Master your mind and never feel exhausted again. Stoicism. Every day, you face a whirlwind of thoughts and responsibilities that leave you drained. The Stoics teach you a fundamental truth. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle emphasizes your power to control your responses and mindset despite external chaos. Imagine you're at work, overwhelmed by deadlines. Your inbox is bursting, and colleagues are rushing around seeking answers. You feel the pressure mounting, tightening your chest and quickening your breath. In that moment, the Stoic principle offers you a choice. Instead of succumbing to frustration, you pause. You take a deep breath, and remind yourself that while you cannot control others' urgency, you can control your own pace and clarity. How often do you let external circumstances dictate your emotions? Do you find yourself reacting impulsively rather than thoughtfully? The next time you're in a challenging situation, visualize yourself embracing the Stoic mindset. Consider how a deep breath can change your perspective. As the day unfolds, you encounter various irritations. A coworker interrupts you again, or a project takes an unexpected turn. Each moment is another opportunity to choose your reaction. Imagine responding with a calm statement, channeling the wisdom of Epictetus instead of getting swept away by irritation or despair. What thoughts race through your mind when you feel stressed? Are they helpful, or do they drag you further down? Reflect on how often you allow others' behaviors to shape your mood. Each time you sense exhaustion creeping in, remember, it's not merely the workload, but your attitude towards it that exhausts you. In the coming day, bring awareness to your reactions. Notice moments when stress begins to rise. Challenge yourself to apply the Stoic practice of reflecting rather than reacting. As you navigate through these experiences, remind yourself that true fatigue often stems from your mindset. So here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, practice using the Stoic technique of mindful awareness. Each time you feel overwhelmed, pause and focus. How will you respond? Will you choose calm over chaos, or let the world dictate your feelings? Before you embark on this journey of mastering your mind, let me highlight something important. Many subscribers have found themselves unexpectedly unsubscribed from the channel. Please check the red button below to ensure you're still on this journey with us. It's crucial not to miss any of the upcoming Stoic lessons that could transform your thinking. While you're here, hit that like button. It really boosts the channel. Lastly, drop a comment letting me know which city you're tuning in from. I genuinely enjoy connecting with everyone in this growing community. Your engagement matters, and together we'll explore more Stoic wisdom in the next discussion. As you step into the next 24 hours, you'll find moments where your patience is tested. A slow driver in front of you during your commute, a long line at the coffee shop, or an unexpected change in plans. These situations may seem trivial, but they hold a powerful truth. Each one presents a canvas for your response. The Stoics remind us we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Often, it's our anticipation of discomfort that heightens our stress. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs. Then, slowly exhale through your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop as your body relaxes. This is your chance to tap into the stoic piece of wisdom. Your thoughts can either anchor you or set you adrift. Imagine you're waiting in a line that seems endless. The minutes tick away. Frustration bubbles beneath the surface. Instead of allowing that irritation to drive your emotions, choose a different approach. Perhaps you can observe the situation. Notice the people around you, their conversations, their small joys, or even their impatience. You have the power to see these moments as opportunities to practice patience. Consider this. How often do you give your energy to situations that don't truly warrant it? Is the fleeting discomfort of waiting worth your mental turmoil? Embracing Stoic thought invites you to reclaim that energy in a more constructive way. Now, think about your inner dialogue. What narrative runs through your mind when frustration arises? Is it supportive, or does it amplify your annoyance? You might find yourself thinking, "Why is this taking so long?" Instead, try shifting that thought. Ask yourself, what can I learn in this moment? When your coworker interrupts you, instead of snapping back, consider responding with calmness. Perhaps you say, "I appreciate your input, but can we revisit this later?" Feel how your words can create space instead of conflict. This choice transforms not only your day, but ultimately shapes your relationships and your outlook. Let's revisit a Stoic inspiration. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Can you allow this thought to guide you? Moving forward, ask yourself, what would be different if you approached each challenge with a fresh perspective? What if instead of focusing on the obstacle, you focused on your reaction? As your journey unfolds, observe your patterns. Release the grip of external factors on your state of mind. Each moment of discomfort is a call to action for self-mastery. Acknowledge that fatigue isn't just from physical strain. It often stems from your emotional responses. Instead of allowing life's pace to dictate yours, choose a deliberate, mindful rhythm. Here's your invitation. Invite discomfort with open arms. It's a teacher, not just a hurdle. Reflect on this vision. Give yourself the grace of patience and the strength of choice. At the end of these 24 hours, reflect on your experiences. What moments offered you a chance to respond rather than react? Each small victory is a step toward mastery of your mind. As you prepare to take these steps, remind yourself this: every choice is an opportunity to align with your values. Let's continue this exploration together and see where the next Stoic lesson takes us. What will you discover about your own responses as you journey forward? As you continue this journey of self-mastery, let's delve deeper into the daily choices we make. Every moment is an opportunity to apply what you've learned. About Stoicism. Think about your own strengths. What are the qualities you admire in yourself? Maybe it's your resilience or your ability to remain calm under pressure. Recognizing these strengths helps you build a strong foundation. Now, consider those small irritations we all face. They provide us with the perfect chance to practice staying centered. Imagine you're cooking dinner and a pot boils over. In that moment, you can feel the frustration rising. Instead of worrying about the mess, take a breath. Remind yourself that spills happen to everyone. How you respond is what truly matters. Reflect on the idea that every frustration is an invitation to practice patience. This is where growth happens. Each time you encounter a setback, think of it as a chance to pause, breathe, and choose how you will react. You may even find that over time, these little annoyances hold less power over your mood. Let's talk about expectations. Often, we set ourselves up for disappointment when our expectations do not match reality. The Stoics believed in setting realistic expectations and accepting what we cannot change. For instance, if you plan for a sunny picnic but it rains, instead of feeling upset, you could embrace the moment. Perhaps staying indoors could lead to a fun board game with family or friends. As you move through your day, keep an eye on your expectations. Ask yourself, are they serving you or holding you back? When things don't go as planned, how can you pivot? The more you practice this, the more resilient you become. Throughout these hours, think about each interaction. How often do we let our responses escalate situations? Picture a chat with a friend who's having a rough day. They might vent about their problems, and your instinct could be to jump in with your own stories, or even a bit of sarcasm. But Stoic wisdom invites you to listen fully instead. A simple, "I understand. That sounds tough," can turn the conversation toward a place of understanding and support. Consider the power of our words and how they can either lift others up or drag them down. Each response shapes not only your day, but also influences the people around you. As you practice slower, more thoughtful responses, notice how this habit can improve your relationships. At the end of your day, take a moment to reflect again. Jot down instances where you felt that urge to react instantly. How did you handle those moments? What could you have done differently? This reflection is not about judging yourself, but rather about learning. Think of this as a practice session. Each day presents challenges that allow you to test your newfound skills. Embrace the recognition that mistakes will happen. They are part of the learning process. So, as you wrap up these 24 hours, remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about progress. Each small choice adds up. Acknowledge that each moment presents a chance to practice your Stoic mindset, to breathe deeply, respond with intention, and grow a little stronger. Tomorrow offers a clean slate. Are you ready to continue this journey? What new insights will you discover? Look forward to the adventures that await as we explore more about Stoic lessons together. As you step into this new day, think about the fresh possibilities it brings. Each morning is a chance to reset your mindset and embrace the Stoic approach anew. Remember that every interaction, every choice, is an opportunity to refine your reactions. Let's dive deeper into the idea of change. Change is a constant in life, and the Stoics remind us to accept it gracefully. Picture this. You wake up to a rainy morning when you were looking forward to sunshine. How does that make you feel? Disappointed? Frustrated? What if instead of resisting that change, you welcomed it? Rain can bring new life to plants, refresh the air, and even create cozy moments indoors. Shift your perspective and see what beauty lies in the unexpected. Think about your day ahead. What do you have on your schedule? Meetings, errands, or perhaps some interactions you're not particularly excited about. Instead of letting anxiety creep in, pause and visualize how you can approach these moments differently. For instance, if a meeting starts to feel overwhelming, remind yourself that it's just a conversation. You have the power to influence how it goes. Instead of focusing on what others might think, concentrate on contributing positively. Your calm demeanor can steer the entire discussion in a more productive direction. Now, let's touch on the power of gratitude. It can change your perspective immensely. When faced with challenges, start listing things you appreciate. Perhaps it's the support of a friend, your favorite cup of coffee, or even the lessons learned from past mistakes. Gratitude helps ground you and shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present. As you go through your day, notice the little complaints that may arise. The coffee shop line is too long, or the Wi-Fi is acting up again. These moments often feel aggravating, but they are excellent reminders. They offer you a chance to intersect with your stoic practice. When you feel the annoyance bubbling up, take that deep breath and remind yourself that it's not about the situation, but how you choose to react. Try this exercise. During your next annoyance, close your eyes for a moment. Think about the bigger picture. Will this issue really matter in an hour, a day, or a year? Often we find that our reactions can be exaggerated compared to the actual impact of the situation. Let's reflect on the influence of your environment. Surround yourself with positive energy. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you. When you listen to a negative story or react to harsh words, remember the Stoic teaching. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Protect your mindset by choosing whom to engage with willingly. At the end of your day, take a moment to journal. What went well? What challenges did you face? Did you hold on to your Stoic principles when things got tough? This reflection is key. It encourages growth and helps you see your progress. As you finish this chapter of your journey, think about the power lying within you. You have the strength to navigate anything life throws at you. Embrace each moment with intention and curiosity. Tomorrow is another fresh start. How will you choose to meet it? What new lessons will await you? Keep exploring and let the Stoic principles guide your path as we move forward together. As you embrace this new day, think about the power of your choices. Every moment you get up, you have the chance to decide how you'll handle what comes your way. Today, let's explore the idea of resilience. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about how you maintain your balance through life's ups and downs. Picture this. You step outside, and once again, the weather is not what you hoped for. Maybe it's windy, chilly, or maybe it's just too hot. It's easy to get frustrated. But what if you accepted this moment instead? Embrace the weather for what it is. Each type of weather has its own gifts. A cool day might mean a refreshing walk, while a hot one could be perfect for an ice cream treat. Resilience lies in finding the good, no matter the circumstance. Think about your reactions. Every time something unexpected happens, like a sudden change in your plans, there's an opportunity. The Stoics remind us that our reactions shape our experiences. Instead of feeling thrown off, pause. Ask yourself, how can I make the best of this? Let's say you have plans to go out with friends, but they fall through. Instead of feeling let down, consider what you can do instead. Maybe it's a chance to catch up on a book you've wanted to read or start a new hobby. This shift in perspective can turn disappointment into possibility. Now, let's talk about patience. Patience is a skill we often overlook, yet it's vital for resilience. When you're waiting for something, a friend, a package, or even a call, you might feel impatience creeping in. But remember, this is another opportunity to practice. While waiting, you can reflect or even meditate. Those moments can be peaceful if you let them. Imagine browsing your social media and seeing friends post about their successes. It's easy to feel envy. Instead of letting jealousy pull you down, think of it as inspiration. Celebrate their achievements. Their success doesn't lessen your journey. It can motivate you to pursue your own goals with renewed energy. As you go about your day, remember the balance of accepting what you cannot change while actively engaging with what you can. Ask yourself, what is within my control? Often, it's your thoughts and actions. Your focus should be on how you react to situations, not how others do. When facing a challenge, think of the Stoic idea of practicing acceptance. Just like a sculptor chisels away at stone, you can shape your emotional responses through conscious effort. Each moment holds the chance to reshape your reactions. At the end of your day, take 5 minutes to reflect. What challenges did you face? How did you handle them? Did you respond with resilience, or did you let frustration take over? This reflection is key. It helps you recognize where you've grown. As you settle down for the night, remind yourself of your progress. You've navigated another day learning along the way. Tomorrow brings a fresh start, more moments to practice your Stoic principles. So, what will you choose tomorrow? How will you meet whatever comes your way? Look forward to the lessons that await you. Together, let's dive deeper into Stoic wisdom and see where it leads us next. As the sun set on another day, he felt a shift within himself. The struggles of earlier passed through his mind like a gentle breeze, their weight now lighter. He had embraced the Stoic mindset more than ever before. Reflections from the previous days echoed in his heart. Each moment had become a canvas for growth, an opportunity to respond rather than react. It was time for a final test. He found himself in a situation he thought he couldn't handle. His work project was due, and a crucial part of it was missing. The clock ticked loudly in the background, a reminder of the impending deadline. Panic threatened to creep in. But he pushed it back. He took a deep breath, recalling the principles he had been practicing. Instead of spiraling into frustration, he decided to focus on what he could control. He reached out to his team, discussing the problem openly. Together, they brainstormed solutions, each voice contributing a piece of the puzzle. The energy in the room shifted as they united to confront their challenge, and what felt insurmountable slowly became manageable. During the discussions, a colleague voiced their own insecurities about missing the deadline. Instead of brushing aside the concern, he leaned in. "I understand. It happens to all of us. Let's work through it together." Those simple words sparked an atmosphere of support. It reminded everyone that their experiences, both positive and negative, could be shared and processed. They weren't alone in the chaos. As they worked through the issue, What had initially seemed like a setback transformed into a bonding experience. They all shared laughter, insights, and a deepened connection over the shared challenge. He felt renewed respect for his team. They emerged stronger, having navigated the storm together. After the project was submitted, he took a moment to reflect. The stress hadn't disappeared entirely, but his handling of it had shifted. He realized that the understanding he cultivated extended beyond himself to those around him. He was not simply mastering his mind. He was creating a ripple effect through his relationships. That evening, he sat quietly, a smile on his face as the world around him settled. He had come a long way. He understood now that challenges were part of the fabric of life. They were not wins or losses, but opportunities for learning and growth. Each obstacle was a chance to practice patience and resilience. As he prepared to go to bed, thoughts of the next day danced in his mind. He knew more challenges awaited him, both at work and in life. He felt excited, not intimidated. With the Stoic principles resonating within him, he was ready to face whatever came next. The following morning, he woke with a renewed sense of purpose. He would carry the lessons he had embraced, finding value in every encounter. He smiled, ready to navigate the ups and downs with grace. The journey of self-mastery was ongoing, but he felt equipped for the path ahead. Looking back, he saw how far he had come. Through the practice of Stoicism, he had learned to master not just his mind, but also his reactions, emotions, and relationships. With a heart full of gratitude, he seized the day. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.